What's up, everybody? It's time to take a trip through the park. This game came out last year on PC and is coming out in the next week or two for consoles. I believe it's both Xbox and PlayStation. I don't recall. I don't really know much about this game other than it's one of those creepy walkthrough games and it takes place at a theme park. And I'm pretty sure bad things happen. But let's get spooky together. I am in the dark room and I'm wearing headphones. Okay. Cool. It has it sounds like it's gonna have eternal darkness, craziness in it. I don't know what the disturbing matter is. I'm going to put an asterisk on this video now and say, if creepy stuff bothers you, I wouldn't watch this. I don't know what the outcome's gonna be of what the bad stuff is. I would assume it's probably not too extreme, but you never really know. Also, this game crashed twice since I tried to boot it up, so we will see what happens here as it goes. Funcom presents. Oh, I put subtitles on too. They were under audio.
Please return to Atlantic Island Park.
Sounds like Ellen Page. Ellie. Whoever played Ellie. Ellen Page? She looks like a horror movie victim.
Where's Mr. Bear?
Oh shit.
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum.
So let's assume a child gets abducted. If you don't like child abduction, I guess don't watch this. I'm gonna try to predict the bad things that happen.
Car. I'll go and ask information.
I'm using a controller as well. You stay in there. It's a pretty badass shirt you have. Alright, so we got walk. Alright, so no buttons seem to do anything other than the walk forward button.
Attention, patrons. The park is now closed. Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience. Employees prepare the park for shutdown.
Okay. Oh, I think it's anti-aliasing. Aliasing. Why is that off the screen? Take a little time out here, hold on. Okay, so I can't for the life of me figure out how to get whatever word to set in the corner closer. So we're going to deal without that. I apologize. We're locked out. Luckily we found people.
What?
I'm high on dope.
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine.
Oh shit, it's Marty McFly's mom.
Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time.
The world's an imperfect place.
Think about the last place you
I think that was a son. I thought that was a daughter.
Hey, stop! I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
Let's get inside.
Wait up there for Mommy, Callum.
Jason!
Wait for
Jason!
Come on, this way.
Jason!
Mommy, Callum. Wait up there for Mommy, Callum.
This way.
Welcome to Atlantic Island Park! When I first came to visit Solomon Island, I fell deeply in love with its natural beauty. It's a scenic place and I created many of my best memories here. I wanted to create a place that captures the essence of Solomon Island, a place where families would bring their children to create memories of their own. I invite you to explore this park that we have created, from the Ferris wheel which rivals the local lighthouse to the best views of the area, to the sideshow alley where we have many fascinating games and objects for the local area to explore. Enjoy Nathaniel Winter. Chad the Chipmunk recommends, for the little ones, try the Tunnel of Tales. If that sounds too slow, jump on the bumper cars. For the teens, pump up your adrenaline by going through the spin cycle on the Octotron. Then get on the roller coaster and go in the spooky house. For the big ones, take a romantic spin on the Ferris wheel with your significant other and take the natural beauty of Solomon Island. Follow it up with a stroll through exotic sights and the wild games of the sideshow alley. Places to eat: deli, diner, lobster house, Overlook Motel, where crazy people... Alright, so... Overlook Motel and Jack and Wendy are all from The Shining. I'm going to assume that's on purpose. Also, drink bingo. It sounds delicious.
Callum, I told you to wait in the car.
This way, Mommy.
You seem like a creepy fuck.
There's something special about the entrance to an amusement park. A line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within. On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to
Did you
dream.
see the little kid shadow on there?
It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention employees, the park is now closed. Have a safe journey home.
The lights broke.
Callum, where are you
Oh.
going?
Come on, Mommy.
The wub 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 noises are creepy in the headphones. If you've never watched me play what we'll call a scary game before, I really don't scream or get startled that much.
Oh God,
I will be genuine with everybody. Oh, we can run now.
what happened here?
If I scream or go "Ugh," like that, it probably actually is genuine. You can toggle running on and off.
You can't catch me.
Sweet little fuck. I also have the brightness cranked up a little higher than normal. It makes it easier for when I have to edit it later. And hopefully everyone can see what I'm doing. Carrie Killian is Satan's whore. Is my baby the devil spawn of Satan? Beelzebub! Lactus Dominus. I feel like by making us just have to run over here right away, it's kind of taken away from sucking in the ambiance. You found shoe.
This belongs to Callum.
Okay, so there's no treads on those shoes. That's dangerous. Look like wrestling shoes. B, I'm pretty sure you would know what shoes your kid had on before you went out, wouldn't you? That's what it said before. Examine plaque.
Huh? Just a drunk guy. in a
Chad the
suit.
chipmunk, worst in class. Chad can't even seem to pass. Chad gets angry, likes to fight. Chad is beaten every night. Chad will have a dead-end job. Chad will die a useless slob. Most depressing chipmunk ever. His name is Chad. This game has negativity written all over it. What the... I blame the game for this. There's...
Wait for mommy.
Over here.
Why can't I fix it? That's... Ugh. If I fuck up part of the game, I apologize. I think it's just telling me the areas.
Hello?
The balloon!
Callum, stay where you are.
Jacob, the balloon! Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Roller ducky of love.
Mommy.
Where are you? Where's the
Don't
fucking
hide from me,
kid?
Callum.
Get on the duck. Were you staring at Swan? Do people usually talk the whole time when they play scary games? I know people talk when they're scared. I'm just talking to fill the silence. The skybox in this game looks pretty cool. Should probably pay more attention to where we're going into than looking around outside, but you know. It's about the little things in life.
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel. They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup. What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his
Looks
wife.
like a penis, kind of.
I tell you what, husband.
Made
We
a
will
big
take the
deformed
children
penis.
to the thickest part of the forest tomorrow
Uh-oh.
and abandon them there. No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all four starve, you fool.
Welcome.
Hansel and Gretel
To a
overheard their
rapture.
parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. Do not fret, Gretel.
It's a very
Hansel
pretty
said.
game.
He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets. The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day. Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods. When their father leaves them, the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house. After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper.
That's pretty fucked up.
Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself, the wife told the woodcutter.
Fucking bitch.
In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again. Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home.
It's like,
Hungry-eyed birds snatched up the
I feel like something
breadcrumbs
bad's gonna
and
happen. I'm not gonna be able to turn in
trail
time to look at it.
Abandoned by their parents and unable.
I didn't realize this was a fairy tale time to the
children
game.
wandered in the forest for 3 days.
What kind of tunnel of love would even have this ride?
The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls.
If you ever watched one of those like food cooking challenge things, you'll know how hard crystal clear sugar panes are. So whoever built that witch is a pro sugarist.
Mouse, who is nibbling at my house? An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. Oh, you dear children, who brought you here?
The fates of time.
Come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you. But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother.
We are nowhere near to the end of
Come,
this. Holy
children,
shit.
Don't be afraid. I have something for you. The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops. The children took them and began to eat. You see, nothing to fear here. Come inside, the old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed.
Is this where Don't Accept Candy from Strangers started? Was she the first white van lady?
Once inside the house, the old woman changed.
Callum, where did you go?
She stuffed Hansel into a cage
Sweet.
and put Gretel
If I do the call for the kid button, that caused that echo thing. Try it again.
Your brother will make a good mouthful.
Maybe not. It's just weird. Good timing.
Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him.
I want his creamy thighs. That's the softest of the meats.
Time passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven. But Gretel pretended not to.
No habla español.
I do not know how. Where is the opening? Fool, the old witch said. The opening is here. And she moved to show
Come on,
Gretel.
spoilers. The picture isn't
Seizing
her.
her courage, brave Gretel
You would
gave
know
the
she
witch
pushed
a
before you got to
shove,
that point of the story. It's
and
bullshit.
the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven.
She then lit her flamethrower and lit that bitch up
And
5 ways from
lit a
Sunday.
fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged,
They're fucking murderers.
the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked.
That's intense. I never realized the story did. I never knew that was the end of the story. I mean, I knew they fucking killed the witch and burnt
then,
her.
Because even children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
Jesus Christ, that's intense. I never knew the story was that fucked up. I didn't know there was a whole. Oh, hey, look your own fucking way, swan. Stop staring at me. The shampoo is better. No, but I didn't realize the kids were fucking sociopathic fucking serial killers and just stared at her while she was burning. I thought they just kicked her in, lit it on fire, and ran out. But no, they're fucking creeps. You smell delicious, you old bag. You know, if she was worried about her kid, why would we take the time to go on these little rides? I think I even cut in line.
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off.
No, that's why.
Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents.
Is
I
Octotron
used
next?
to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
So Dad's probably like an abusive piece of shit, right? It's a safe bet.
Callum!
Does he whisper this way or no?
Come out, sweetie.
See, it's hard because you press the button
Callum, where are you?
and she talks. But then he was talking. Like, how are you supposed to...
Where are you?
I don't know how you judge where you're supposed to go. Other than, I guess... Am I spoiled? Do I just not understand
Callum. Tell
adventure
Mommy
games?
where you are.
This way, Mommy.
Another accident. This place.
Ooh, someone got fucked up. That blood looks good too. It looks like moist. Oh. Get the bear. Oh shit, I gotta sneeze. Despite the constant interruptions to work, Atlantic Park Island will be opening on time. The governor is booked to cut the ribbons, so the only real question is whether we'll have any customers. I'm not truly worried. The customers will come out of simple curiosity. I deduced what was needed from the banned writings of Archie Henderson. It's astonishing to think that residents of pause motions can use to fuel such a process. Henderson himself chose to use negative to cause the taint that lingers in his place. I will not make his mistakes. Very soon I'll be able to... This was all for nothing. So this is like... Was it like a nice theme park until murders happened here, maybe?
Callum, where did you go?
I'm getting like a Five Nights at Freddy's vibe. The animatronics were nice until the serial killer came.
Callum, stay where you are.
Okay, I'm gonna stop yelling for the kid real soon. It accomplishes nothing. I wonder if it's just ride one ride at a time.
This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy. The guy just snapped. Those poor kids.
Alright, here we go. Officer on duty report. We're waiting for a turn on the ride, Frank, me, and the boys. This fellow in the chipmunk suit is making an ice carving while people took photographs. Lawrence wanted to go over him, but I was always a bit wary of those suits. They gave me the creeps. That's silly, I know. Anyway, the chipmunk man, he was carving and picking away at the ice. And at first we thought we was making some sort of animal, like a tiger or a lion. But as more and more ice fell away, when you first looked, it was like a human face smiling out of that block of ice. But the more you looked at it, the more you saw there was something not quite right about the proportions. Something unnatural that made your heart begin to beat just a little bit faster, like you were prey and that thing in the ice was a hunter. But then these teenagers walked up and one of them made a face at the carving and said something rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit, and then, well, he went berserk. For a few moments it was chaos. Everyone was running away from the guy, who had one of the teenagers on the ground, and he was stabbing with the ice pick, and blood was spraying, and people were screaming, and Frank and I had the kids, and we were dragging them away as fast as we could. And the last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away was that the eyeball of one of those poor kids had landed on the ice sculpture, making the horrible creature look more or less alive.